In a distant kingdom, there lived a wise but curious king who wanted to understand the true character of his people. One night he ordered his servants to place an enormous boulder right in the middle of the main road leading to the castle. Day after day, the kingdom's wealthiest merchants came by in their fancy carriages. Upon seeing the boulder, they'd click their tongues in disapproval, grumbling, "What kind of king allows such an obstacle in the road?" They'd guide their horses around it, continuing their journey while muttering complaints about the kingdom's poor maintenance. The noble courtiers weren't any different. They'd approach in their fine silk robes, take one look at the massive stone, and scoff. "How inconvenient. The king should have his workers remove this nuisance," they'd say, carefully stepping around it, their noses held high in the air. Weeks passed, and countless people encountered the boulder. Each one chose to walk around it, and each one added their voice to the growing chorus of complaints about the king's negligence. The boulder became a symbol of everything they thought was wrong with their ruler's leadership. Then one day, a humble peasant came along carrying a heavy load of vegetables for the market. When he saw the boulder, he didn't complain. Instead, he set down his goods and thought, "This stone could hurt someone at night. I should move it, even if I'm going to be late to the market." For nearly an hour, the peasant pushed and pulled, strained and struggled, his clothes soaked with sweat. Finally, with one last mighty effort, he managed to roll the boulder off to the side of the road. As he bent down to pick up his vegetables, something caught his eye. There, in the spot where the boulder had been, lay a leather purse. Inside were gold coins and a note from the king that read, "This reward is for the person who has the initiative to move the boulder." The peasant learned that day that every obstacle presents an opportunity, and that sometimes the biggest rewards come not from avoiding challenges, but from facing them head-on. As for the king, he finally found someone who understood that real change begins with taking action, not just complaining about what needs to be changed.